Hey guys, Danny here. You know what? I've been working on this stupid, this video with all the YA movies, and it's killing me. I've got them narrowed down to a healthy 36 movies to talk about. There's no way I would even get that done within one video. It's insane. So I'm still narrowing it down, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen today. It just doesn't. I'll let you in on some other stuff, though, because although this has haul in the title, it's only a library haul, because I went to that border sale that I was talking about last week that I was super excited about because everything was going to be like $5. Well, except that in the small print, it said that certain exceptions apply, and apparently it was because they didn't up the discount on the YA books. Everything but the YA books. Which was odd because that's the section that no one's touched in Tacoma. So I didn't buy them. I didn't buy anything. I got really frustrated and I was like, well, I budgeted out a specific amount, and because these books aren't discounted, I'm not buying them. So, and it made me feel really weird because I had to go ask. I was like, is this a mistake? Are they not discounted? And the employee, which, you know, granted, she has my every sympathy because I know she's losing her job pretty soon. You know, I kind of felt like a vulture, I guess is what I'm saying, which I was. I am a vulture when it comes to books, at least. And, you know, that's not to say that I wouldn't pay full price for a book if I really wanted it, because I've done that, and I'll do it again. But what I did do is I went to the library yesterday and got some work done, some freelance stuff done that I had to get done. And while I was there, picked up some books like Melinda Lowe's Huntress. And if you guys are in, I'm trying to think of the cities they're in. I can't remember. I'm gonna link the here. I'll link the thing. There's a diversity tour, diversity and YA tour going on. Starts in the early part of May, and I don't know how far it goes. It goes from San Francisco to New York. Some places in between, but Melinda Lowe can tell you more than I can, really. And there's a whole video about it, so watch it. But anyway, so yeah, Huntress is the prequel to Ash, which is really exciting, and I'm interested in looking at that. I also picked up Sean Beaudoin's Beaudoin. You know, it's hard to say. You Killed Wesley Payne. And this seems really interesting. It's like a YA, sort of a hard-boiled detective novel, which has that feeling of the movie Brick, which is on my list, by the way. And if you haven't seen Brick, Brick is sort of this really very edgy high school detective movie, which is very super dark and probably adult material, more adult material than YA material, but whatever. Also, Robert Lipper-Rouleau's House of Dark Shadows. I have an interesting story. This appears to be a YA horror novel, and I want to try to read a few YA horror novels. I've read The Devouring by Simon Holt, but I haven't really read anything else that I'd consider horror. If you have suggestions for me on YA horror, if you could leave them in the comment section, that would be awesome. I actually, for my adult stuff, I did a signing where I actually sat next to Robert, and he seemed like a nice enough guy, although we didn't talk at all. And all I really wanted to do was get out of there and go to the bar with my agent. So that's not cool, right? Anyway, so those are the books I got from the library. And I did finish a book, The Fire Master's Mistress by Christy Dickinson. Not YA. It's historical fiction. Let's see, what was it? It's about the November 5th gunpowder. It's about the gunpowder thing that was going to happen in, I don't know how long. It was November 5th, 15 something. I don't know when it was. You know what? It's Guy Fawkes Day. That whole thing back in England. My viewers that are in England, they probably know. Could you tell me more about this? I mean, I read this book really quick. Like, I was just burning through it. Not because I was deeply in tuned with it, and it was my kind of book, because it's a, you know what, it was a book club book. It was one that I kind of had to read. It's an interesting story. There's lots of sort of intrigue. There's some adult moments, but nothing more than I think any teen could handle. I mean, in the end, the cover's a little misleading because it seems like it would be romantic, but it's not at all romantic. Anyway, if someone wants to talk about Guy Fawkes Day in the comments, feel free, because I don't have a whole lot of information about that. So that's it. I just finished that. I am still reading The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie, and it's a good book, but I put it down. I'm gonna finish it. I put it down because I got an alert from the library that Stephanie Perkins' Anna and the French Kiss was due soon, and I can't stand it. I can't stand the idea of not reading it really quick. So I started that this morning, and I hope I can finish that in a couple of days. It looks like I could, probably. And I'll go from there. Do I have anything else to tell you? I don't think so. So that's it.